KDB.
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
Bring American money. You bring American money.
KDB.
How come ain't no black people performing in this hotel? We ain't good enough for you people?
We got Lionel Richie performing the other day.
Lionel Richie ain't been black since the Commodores, man.
KDB. KDB.
College football fans, the championship is here, and DraftKings Sportsbook is making sure you can throw down on the epic showdown for a shot at big bucks. New customers can score $150 instantly on bonus bets for betting $5 on the championship game. Michael Penix versus JJ McCarthy is bound to be a good one. Both those teams are going to play some good defense also. It'll be fun to watch. Download the app now and use the code VOCH, V-O-C-H, VOCH. New customers can score $150 instantly in bonus bets for betting just $5 on college football. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook using promo code VOCH, V-O-C-H, VOCH. The crown is yours.
Beats Planet.
Sky, we ain't making no money today.
We them boys.
We ain't making no money today, Sky.
We them boys. Holla, we making noise. Holla. We them boys.
What's
Sky,
good, brother?
We ain't making no money today, Sky.
It is what it is.
Yeah, here we go. Salute.
Did you hear what I said?
Sir, let me tell you something I'm not finna let.
Don't let him.
Happy
Don't
day.
let him botch.
Oh, sir, you already know what, Sky. Listen. Boy, Sky, today we have another episode of It's Not What You Did, It's How You Did It.
Did you hear what I said?
Oh, Sky, we got another episode of If You Ain't Got a Larger Takeaway Than the Low-Hanging Fruit today, you might be lazy. Another episode of that coming. You got another episode, Sky, of here's further proof of why Foe is that naysayer. That's what we're doing now, naysayer.
That naysayer, yeah.
That naysayer. Sky, the Dallas Cowboys, in dominant fashion. The Dallas Cowboys rolled into Washington, put hands all over the Washington football. Put up your dukes. Now you a man. Now you a man, Sky. We put our dukes all over the Washington football Wizards and Sky. Somebody, some Cowboy fan out there wants to know the significance of us putting our dukes on the Washington football Wizards. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what me and Will still here for. Trust me, we got you. We got you. And Sky, I don't understand, Sky. Listen, bro, we can never get through a show. We can never get through a show. If the Eagles fail, we just got to cut up and smile and
Wait,
we have to, Sky.
the Eagles failed again.
Scott, because look, Scott, listen, people think we being petty when we break down the Eagles in this way, Scott. What we're really doing is we're auditioning to the volume that we could do an all 32 team show. That's really what we're doing, Scott. We ain't just in here talking about the Eagles because it's fun to speak on the downfall of a team. We're trying to show I'm lying,
False.
y'all. We bullshit,
No,
bro.
that's false. No way.
Scott, wait, Scott, fuck him. Scott. So, you know what I'm saying? So, listen, shouts out to the Washington football Wizards, the Commanders, the Commodores.
How come ain't no black people performing in this hotel? We ain't good enough for you people?
We got Lionel Richie performing here tonight.
Lionel Richie ain't been black since the Commodores, man.
Boom! Scott, shouts out to... I'm sorry, I ain't mean to get
The
like
boom
that.
is crazy.
Boom! Scott, shouts out to the Washington football Wizards and the Commodores as a team, okay? But Scott, shouts out to the original Philadelphia Eagle. Shouts out to the original Washington football Commander. Carson Wentz, ladies and gentlemen. He's the reason why we got Green Bay Packers this week. Love y'all to pieces, by the way. I just happen to be your host.
Hey, Bachi.
I'm being point guarded by the best in the business, Master.
And shouts out to the Dallas Cowboys, man, the NFC East champs. Hit him with the boom. Boom!
I ain't mean to.
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
I ain't mean to, you know what I'm saying? With you, you know, top shouts out to A to Z Dallas in the morning, 8:30, 10:30 is your show. I ain't mean to, you know what I mean?
Nah, we was having a little bit of fun in the background, but it's hilarious because you're right.
A little bit of fun, Scott. Sir, let's go ahead and get into this, Scott. We ain't doing nothing else, man. We ain't doing anything, yo. Sky, I said this on my show last night, and I hope it wasn't hyperbolic or anything. You know, I hope I wasn't getting ahead of myself because, you know, it's easy under these Cowboy W's. It's easy to get ahead of myself. Let me go ahead and get my... It's easy to do that, Scott. But, man, I was looking at it as the number 2 seed, Cowboys division champs. 2 home games, by the way, which is massive. I need to scoot this way.
No, I'm just saying division champs. I'm pointing at it.
I'm like
I'm virtually giving it a.
Skywalker still my producer, so he say it is. I go. Like this. What he say like this? I turn shit up.
I do hit you with this. Yeah, so that's fair point. Fair point.
You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, communication. 2 home games, Scott. We said it last week, but last week it was a if we take care of our business type of situation, Scott. There's a lot of people that will try to downplay this win versus the Washington football Wizards, but Voch Lombardi is here to save the day, to equip you guys with talking points of why all that is absolute nonsense, okay? Y'all be sure to call into the show.
202-926-1127, access code 309104.
Scott, how many times have we had something on the line, bro? How many times have we had something on the line? And the only thing standing between it, us and that thing that was on the line, was a team that was inferior to us. It was a lot of times, Sky, where we was 8-8 and we didn't make the playoffs because we didn't finish 9-7. You know what I'm talking about? It was a lot of times where, you know, we may be playing for a particular seeding, whether it was Giants, Washington Football, Wizards, but at the end of the season, we just couldn't pull it off for whatever particular reason, right? Last year, it was Cowboys, Eagles, and San Francisco 49ers fighting for the 1 seed, and all we had to do was take care of business, and man, you know what I'm saying? So the first thing that I see, and there's a lot great to talk about what happened last night, Sky, but the first thing I see is growth. That this team has the ability to show up and take care of business when it's on the line. That's the first thing I noticed, Sky. Shouts out to my squad for doing so. Me and you even said this, Sky. We was like, hey, man, listen. We ain't got to focus on blowing nobody out. We ain't got to focus on kicking nobody ass. Let's just take care of the business, Sky, correct?
Yeah.
Let's just go in there, take care of the business, get these home games, and let's just chill out, get these home games and be cool. If Dak ends up wearing a ball cap in the fourth quarter, that's just extra. That's just the cherry on top. We got the cherry on top, Sky. Sky, not only did we get the cherry on top, I always talk about it's not what you did, but it's how you did it. The Cowboys were on the road yesterday. And everybody in the chat knows that the Cowboys have the identity that we're damn near unstoppable at the crib, but on the road, we just get in our own way sometimes. Sky, there's a couple of times we tried to get in our own way. Special teams blunder that happens once a week. Offensive little situation that happens once a week. It's kind of tough to guard a team that pull out a trick play you know what I mean? That goes for it on every fourth down. It's tough. But you go out there and you blow that team out and you stand on your business, and I love to see it. I love to see you go out there and efficiently. Okay, mistake happened here, mistake happened there, but that didn't stop your offense from moving down the field, Sky. Another thing that I love about how we did it, Sky, and chat, I don't know if y'all noticed, but we ran the Here We Go on the road.
It was basically a home game, bro.
It was basically a home game, basically. Cowboys travel well in California too, but we'll talk about that. Sky, not only did we run the Here We Go at home, it was a whole bunch of motion yesterday. You saw, huh?
You hear what I said?
Now, Sky, I don't have the exact numbers, but that's something that you're great at. Do you happen to have the exact motion numbers yesterday?
I do not have the exact motion numbers, but there was definitely some more of that. Yep.
There's plenty of motion yesterday. Away is the big point. That's how we did it, Sky. You know what I'm saying? We normally get a gang of motion at the crib. For whatever reason, we don't want this formation to move at all on the road. It moved a bunch yesterday. But it didn't just move in the pass game. Because that's something that we've been relatively familiar with, Sky. And let me applaud your work. Because every time somebody come out here and fuss, particularly you last week, come out here and fuss, the Cowboys just got the best magician, Sky, because magically we have motion in the run game now. Magically. Motion in the run game. So now what you see is this Cowboys offense that's running the ball, that's been set up with the passing game off of a series and a variety, a cornucopia of motion.
You hear what I said?
Purposeful motion. A lot of it. And Sky, why is that important to me? Well, it lets me know that because Sky, whenever we go in motion, good shit happens. Whenever we go in motion, good shit happens. If y'all go watch the film, you can just play the game yourself, right? Just like you shooting dice, throw money on the table every time it happens. Pick it up, put it back down every time it happens. If we go in, every time there's a pre-snap, at-snap motion and it's purposeful, we just happen to find the open receiver, Sky. Every time. Somebody's open and Dak finds him. Run game, what we saw, if there's a motion, exit, orbit, yo-yo, jet, A to B, B to Z, whatever the motion may be. whether we're going from a condensed formation to a wide one to a tight one, when we go in motion, Dak gets the answer to the test. And if Dak gets the answer to the test, Sky, our success rate on that play, this is a made up science stat, by the way. Our success rate on that play goes up to at least 95%. Did you hear what I said?
They say
that's a made up number.
70% of numbers are made up.
Hey. Hey, hold on. Hey, Sky, is that a dad joke? That's crazy.
Kind of. A little bit.
Because to your logic, even that number is made up. I love that.
Yeah.
Sky, every time we go in motion, something special happens. And it seems like Mike McCarthy's finally figured out, hey, man, let's just do this shit like the majority of the time. Let's just keep doing it to see what happens. And we were successful. Now, chat, I know y'all going to come in here. Maybe not y'all because y'all are educated audience, but maybe y'all have seen somebody say this. But Voch, that Washington football Wizards defense is a defense that wasn't good. They're the worst defense in the league, and those dudes were ready to quit. And that may be right. But you've also seen this offense do this versus Miami. You've seen them do this versus the Detroit Lions, in which Dak Prescott threw for 370 some odd yards. I mean, the bitch ass Eagles, I mean, that ain't even much of a flex nowadays. But when it was a flex, guy, that was something that worked on them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when somebody tries to poo-poo your Cowboys effort versus the Washington football Wizards, the Commodores, tell them what the motion and here we go offense.
Yeah, here we go.
Tell them what that offense has done versus good defenses. Did you hear what I said? Tell them what it does.
Talk to them.
Tell them what it does. Right? So now, Sky, they can say what they want, right? But I've just named off a series of playoff teams that the here we go offense works against. Chad, I just want to say one thing, and I'm a war called up, and I'm just pass off the whistle. Why would you be concerned that the here we go offense all of a sudden don't work versus Green Bay? Why?
Shit, and if you break down that matchup, that's not the side of the ball you worry about. I mean, if you want to worry, let me just say that, right?
You worried about Jordan Love and that offense. Jordan Love sneakily getting 32 touchdowns this year, Scott, I believe. 32 touchdowns.
Yeah, good year, man.
Quietly. Look, man, and look, Scott, they already added on
I'm sorry.
On the net. What's up?
You know how we do. See, folks that tune into the show, y'all know how we do. Here we go, and it's different from Dak and Cooper Rush. Mm-hmm. My man BT Bachman said Cooper Rush said okie dokie.
Why is that hilarious?
Because we ain't heard that one yet. We ain't hered that one yet.
We ain't heard okay. That's creative. We ain't heard
okie dokie is crazy because my white side of the family 100% says okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
And I just be like, man, that's all right.
But that's up there with see you later, alligator. That's up there with that.
See you later, alligator. Man, okie dokie's crazy. Anyway, go ahead.
Okie dokie's madness. What was I saying, Scott?
I don't know. I saw okie dokie and I lost it.
Yeah. We'll talk about the Green Bay Packers and all that. But Scott, look, they wasted no time on national media. Dan Orlovsky so goofy, dog. Because a couple of weeks ago, I remember particularly Dan Orlovsky saying, when the Cowboys are home, they're damn near unstoppable. All of a sudden, Green Bay finna come in here and just stop the Cowboys. All of a sudden, Scott. Dan Orlovsky didn't waste no time this morning on Get Up.
I like to harken back to what you've been saying, and really, I think you started this like last year with the whole superpower thing. We as fans, that should adhere to us, right? Like, hey, don't forget about your superpowers. But the analysts that also should adhere to them because yes, this is a young, fun team, but you do realize they're playing the Cowboys,
sure,
right? And the Cowboys do a whole lot of good things too, and they got a whole lot of great players too. So. Yeah. As much as it may be a challenge, and it is, and we'll break it all down this week, as a challenge is going to be for the Cowboys, it's an even greater challenge for that team, or any team for that matter, coming into Dallas.
You can say what you want about the Washington football Wizards, Will Steele, but there hasn't been a defense that's figured out CeeDee Lamb yet. Since the bye week, like since this offense really picked, which is crazy. Look at Dak and CeeDee numbers and all the top, let's just say top 3 numbers, right? This offense was bullshit for 6 weeks.
Right.
Crazy. Jets game was a little better. So let's just say 5. This offense was bullshit for 5 weeks, Scott. Dak in real life is a 5,000-yard passer. 40 touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb probably 2,000 yards. And this sounds hyperbolic, but damn, like,
but it's not. I mean, the 5,000 is definitely not. That's possible. 2,000 hasn't happened, but he was what, 2-something away?
Yeah,
bro. 4 games, he could get that 2-something.
This offense was really goofy for 5 weeks, guy. I mean, I don't know. We'll cross the road whenever we get there, maybe next year. But no team has stopped Dak and CeeDee Lamb yet. When and it's crazy that Mike McCarthy got whatever. But when Mike McCarthy realized that spamming your best wide receiver to football is a great idea, I'll give him credit. He ain't stopped doing the check. The damn the Dak and CD connection was in the game too long yesterday. They was in the game 2 extra quarters. I was like, Mike, please, I beg of you,
chill
please,
out. Yeah,
please. But don't just think because you did, like, don't forget your work. Don't forget your superpowers. Don't forget what you've done. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of talk this week about stopping the run. I heard it early on Dan Orlovsky again.
Yeah, we talked about it in chat.
Well, they're going to have to stop Aaron Jones. Yes, they're going to have to stop Aaron Jones, but don't forget what you did to Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, Raheem Mostert, David H. Don't forget what you did. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you had problems with James Conner. Of course, you had problems with James. Motherfucker's name James. Kick our ass, guy. Of course, you had problems with those running backs, but this don't happen at home. This don't happen at home, and that's another. And I'm not. And notice, chat, I haven't inserted myself in this home versus away discussion. I haven't inserted myself. I've only given my thoughts and opinions, and I've moved on from it. I don't want to fuss with nobody on the internet. But chat, I just feel like we are so Teflon at the crib. I don't know how many David Blaines, but just all of a sudden we turn the ball over. All of a sudden kicking teams just works out good, Sky. We don't get as many penalties. We score points. We get sacks. We get up early. We stop the run. I don't know what it is, Sky. But we're just a totally different team at the crib. So Green Bay Packers coming up in here. We got, like you said, we got all week to talk about it. We on Washington Football Wizards and how terrible the Eagles are today. But I just wanted to bring this up because there's a overwhelming sense of, and just mind you, Scott, if it was the Seahawks, they'd be scared of the Seahawks. If it was the Rams, they'd have been scared of the Rams. If we'd have lost and went to go play Tampa Bay, they'd have been scared of Tampa Bay. If we had played the Eagles week 1, I don't know, Voch, it's hard to beat that team two times on the road. You really think the Eagles gonna let you? So everybody's gonna be pessimistic, man. I'm not saying that the Packers are just some walk in the park, but we're really at this level right now. The Cowboys are just at this level right now. And I tell you this, chat. If you can go out there and stop Aaron Jones for 2 drives, if you stop Aaron Jones for 2 drives, that's all you need for this offense. Because this offense may not punt again. This may be another one of them days, Scott. They may not punt again. Stop Aaron Jones 2 drives and make Jordan Love throw the football. And Jordan Love's a good quarterback, chat, but we've seen Jared Goff this year. We've seen I believe that we would have shut down Josh Allen if James Cook didn't come out there and kick our ass. We've done work to greater quarterbacks, chat. Don't be afraid of your superpowers, all right? Anyway, moving on. Did you have something else to say before I move on, Scott?
No, I mean, it's just great. But I was just thinking about and trying to think of an analogy for what you mean by when you say playing at home and stopping the run and the special teams, offense, like all of it is we talked about it being an avalanche. And I'm just sitting here like, when you think about our offense at home, our home is you ever see Meteor Man?
Yes.
Okay. You remember when they got the meteor and it gave him the powers and the closer he is to it and things like that?
For sure.
It's like that's our meteor. When we are at home, things seem to just balance out, right?
Yep.
So you go look at the home defense on the ground. Nobody crushed Dallas at home on the ground. But then if you put the context, you'll see, well, that's because probably your offense is putting the pressure on that opposing offense to throw. Yep. Even in close games, look at the Lions. The Lions couldn't run the ball all the way up and down the field because they realized, hey, we got to score. You know, this team is moving the ball on the other side. We have to score. So that's just another reason. Yeah, it's not always the crowd that plays in factor, but it's just being at the crib. There's something different about playing at the crib that not only makes your team stronger, that meteor, right?
Yep.
But it's also a kryptonite to an opposing team that may run the ball well, that may do this well or that well. And I'm just glad we're going to be there.
Man, honestly, Scott, it ain't got nothing to do with crowd noise.
Nah,
it ain't got nothing to do with how many people gonna be at the game. Honestly, bro, it could be like COVID year. Nobody could be in the stands and they funnel in crowd noise through some damn Pioneer speakers. It don't matter. It's at home what Dak and what this defense is. It's totally different. It's totally different. We got 2 games at home.
Perfect example to bring it back to superpowers and Marvel. Old boy that was just in the Black Panther 2 one, the villain, but he ain't really a villain. But
Neymar,
Neymar, yeah. So you understand how he has to be near water or wet.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Cowboys at home. When they are near water or wet at home, they're pretty much unstoppable.
Now, but look, think about the Cowboys. They don't just drop us in the ocean. Like, they drop us off at the gas station, and we got to get to the ocean. You know what I'm saying? So we struggling, leaving a 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to the but when we get to the ocean, or it started to raining, or a wave just missed us in the face or something, then the avalanche type thing start. Your metaphor was way better than mine.
AT&T, you that's the ocean for the Cowboys.
And it just turns into some momentous nonsense. Look, just like it happened, and Scott, I don't know what it is about Bones and his blocking team, but we block punts after we get stops and we score, we get a stop, we block a punt. If we up by 14, 18, get a stop, the punt block is always we've seen that 9 times this year, Scott. 7, 8, 9 times this year.
Yeah, I think they have the most block punts, block kicks, whatever this year with 3 in the entire league.
It's just a thing, Scott. So, hey, man, I feel good about my chances at Green Bay. Okay, but anyway, we'll talk about Green Bay. But back to the Washington Football Wizards. Okay, Dak Prescott, phenomenal game. We expected him to do such, and that's just where we are with Dak, Scott. If he's not being pressured all day, and if we're running motion, like, hey, Chad, every time there's a motion, Dak just get the answer to play, and he finds somebody. He finds CeeDee Lamb. That's incredible. If you find Ferguson short, Ferguson will give you some yak yards. Easy. We threw a pass to Tony Pollard. Worked out for me. But Sky, I text you about this, Sky, and I didn't even know that Brandon Cooks got the most touchdowns since that he's had since 2017. I ain't know that he wasn't a big touchdown guy. He was a 1,000-yard guy, but he wasn't a big touchdown guy. Brandon Cooks got 8 touchdowns now. First time his highest touchdown total since 2017. That corner route to the back of the end zone, Sky, unstoppable. Dak don't miss them.
And the funny thing is, he had it earlier in the game too.
Yeah. There's that one. But that's becoming one of the go-tos for Dak and Brandon Cooks, right? And our red zone offense has taken such a turn, Scott. I mean, it's watch football Wizards, boogity, but cover 2 is cover 2. Cover 2 is cover 2. Shell coverage is shell coverage. And whenever you got a cornerback in the flats and you got a safety up on a goal post and you throwing to the field side, whether that be left or right, if Brandon Cooks got 10 to 12 steps before that back pylon, Dak gonna hit him. It's a beautiful route. It's a beautiful catch and throw from Dak Prescott. But we need that, Scott. It's pivotal that Brandon Cooks and Dak just end up on the same page. Because for one, they're gonna try to take CeeDee Lamb away, and it's not gonna work. But then they're gonna take Ferguson away. Ferguson seems to be the guy that teams try to take away. Cool, take Ferguson away. But then that's when run game and Cooks start to get going. And we saw a healthy sample size of that, and I was happy. Sky, can we just give love to Michael Gallup, please? For not doing very much. Sky, we not getting the interview. Quit looking down, Sky.
I was writing something down so I don't forget, but go ahead.
The less and less that Michael Gallup does, and if that has to get translated into a shot to Hendershot or a touchdown to Jalen Tolbert, perfectly fine. I'll take that. But the less Michael Gallup does, you could just be expensive and on the sideline. I hope Michael Gallup don't love football. I hope Michael Gallup is a guy that don't love football, and he's perfectly fine with just being on the sideline, counting his money like Cameron in Rap City the Basement, and just letting the young wide receivers just kind of take over a little bit. Jalen Brooks was active yesterday. He was active yesterday. Drew a penalty somehow.
Tober got a touchdown.
Tober got a motherfucking touchdown, and look, it wasn't just a wide open type of deal. It was I'm connected to Dak. Dak threw it way behind me because the corner was in front of me, and I had to make an adjustment and be on the same page with Dak to make that catch for the touchdown. Shouts out to Jalen Tober for getting this catch. What you have written down before I move on?
Oh, you were talking about that play in the back of the end zone, and I was thinking about this earlier. I'll probably talk a little bit more about it tomorrow too, but this year, the Cowboys found a way to develop money plays, right? Mm-hmm. And then they don't turn down profit. And one of them plays is that corner end zone touchdown has been ran a bunch of times, and there's another one on the over route to Brandon Cooks in the end zone. You also think about just the quick, easy plays, slant flat type plays, regular slants to CeeDee Lamb, and the whip route is a money play. They don't turn that. They don't turn that down. If they could have found something in the run game, which I think they might have found something yesterday, but if they would have found something in the run game, then they'd even have a run game money play. But there's just so many. This is what I love about this scheme. There's so many different answers to whatever it is you throw out there, whether it's a good defense, bad defense. If you really look at it, aside from the Niners and the Bills game, there always seemed to be an answer at some point in that game. And that nothing changed here in the Washington game. You didn't really have to find the answer. You just had to go back to the well. You had to not turn down profit. So as you were talking about that play, I'm like, man, we got a handful of money plays that McCarthy and Dak they don't turn down that profit, and I love that.
So for Brandon Cooks, it's either shallow, deep crossing, or corner to the back of the end zone. For Jake Ferguson, it's like a naked boot or seam. the seam throws. Money, by the way. Yeah. For CeeDee Lamb, it is whip route, and it's just something about that slant is just so unbeatable. Like if we find out, it's like so it can't be cover 3 because the linebacker's not running to the flats and nothing like that. So it just got to be cover 2. Once CeeDee Lamb clears and hit that window, him and Dak just got like Dak can do it with his eyes closed. That's a money ball for Lamb. So yeah, to your point, there are plays that just kind of sticks out or whatever. It seems like when we run well, it's to the left side. I don't know exactly which run play it was. You just mentioned or whatever. I had to watch
Tony
film,
Pollard. Almost scored. That play was to the left side.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Rico also gets his runs. Gets his bigger chunk runs to the left side. So I don't know. Maybe it's on to something. But to your point, fantastic point by the way. We got some go-tos, man. We got some draw twos and we got some draw. And if we see them, we gonna hit them, man. So. Fair point to you, sir. If we need a pass interference, throw it to Gallup. let Gallup go in and run, put his head down and run and draw a penalty or something. Hey, it's just go-to play.
You were talking about Tober, and I'm thinking ahead, and we'll get there. And hell, we might even draft or something. But I was just thinking about year 3 Tober. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for year because I would imagine that Gallup's not going to be here. So now you're talking what? 70 or so targets. I don't know what Gallup got. Maybe it's only 50 something, but whatever those targets are now Tober. And we talked about how Tober is more versatile. I think also Tober can do some of the contested catch stuff. We just haven't had to see it yet. So, and you talk about that chemistry though, that him and Dak have. And I'm just thinking about, because Michael Gallup and Dak used to have that. Yeah. But the difference is now Michael Gallup can't really shake loose as good as he did before. And he wasn't that great at it in general. That's why he always had contested catches. But I think Tober can shake loose. And I think wide receiver 3/2 Tober, because you know how to use Cooks as a 2. Sure. I think that could be, I think it will be an upgrade. And I'm talking about an explosive upgrade.
Sure. And something else that we always talk about is Tober's versatility. He can play nickel and he can play either outside. He can play everywhere.
Yeah, slider outside, yeah.
That's definitely gonna benefit him moving forward. Now, not today, because when the playoffs, we got so much to talk about. But one day when we get in the draft season, we're gonna have to talk about what young guys are stopping you from drafting players. We're gonna have to have that conversation.
That's fun. Let's do it.
always fun because we really get into the player for real. I saw this a lot on social media, and you know I'm biased to my offensive lineman, Scott. So every now and then when I should be watching football, casually watching as a fan, I just want to look down and just see what my offensive line is doing. Particularly, I wanted to see what Hoffman and TJ Bass are doing. Scott, I just want to get my war call ready. I know I played the shut up, but I think my young guards deserve it. Hey. Listen, man, can't wait till Tyler get back. Can't wait till your Hall of Famer Zach Martin get back. But those guards did not shit the bed. We just talked about, you know, young players and roster building and all that. I saw some people on social media, they was ready to call Tyler and Brock future starters. I was like, hold on. Let them be like good Joe Looney or something. Let them be like good McGovern first. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. Like, no offense to these guys. I'm hoping that at the very least TJ can be your interior Connor McGovern.
Fournier and McGovern. That's what we need them to be right now. Because I'm a draft guy. I like top, you know, first round picks. I like day 2 picks at, you know, guard and tackle and all. I don't want to just live with the idea that I've rolled my dice on 2 undrafted guys. And now I got starters. I just don't want to live in a world where I'm comfortable with that. But if they can be the new Fournier and
you keep saying Fournier won shit, but you more like better, Joe Looney and McGovern, swing
interior guy, and first left guard off the bench is what I'm saying. TJ Bass is the first guard off the bench. Hoffman is your swing interior guy. That's what I mean by when I say Connor McGovern and Fournier. Fournier ain't shit. I think he played with somebody we just played. The Lions or something. But that's what I mean. Because look, in real life, I didn't think Joe Looney was all that good of a player, but he was a swing interior guard guy.
Joe
you know
played. Like Fournier didn't play. He played in garbage time. Joe was a starter. McGovern's a starter. So when I hear Fournier, I'm like, you want a dude that's gonna be off the team in year 2? Like, I'm looking at like McGovern, a dude who's a swing guard for 2 or 3 years, and then he could be a starter in his 4th year.
We'll see, but that's later on down the line to talk about. But those young men together, not only did they play well, Sky, but there was a handful of times where I'll say this, they brought some physicality to your run game. I was like, you know what I'm saying? We actually getting movement here. We're actually pushing guys off the line of scrimmage. Tony Pollard, when he was running towards the end zone, Brock Hoffman coming up, pushing the shit out of him, making plays downfield and all that. I was like, boy, look at my young offensive linemen. Now, going into the draft, why is that important? Because I need to know who they are. I need to know, can we count on them for 3 games? Can we only count on them for 1 game versus Washington Football Wizards when Jonathan Allen ain't playing? Are they good for 6 games? These are the conversations that we need to have about them. But in this 1 game sample size when Jonathan Allen not playing, Deron Payne played. Jonathan Allen did not. But you didn't lose nothing at guard. Dak didn't get sacked. Dak, I don't know about his pressure and hit numbers and all that, but Dak was fine. I know on the CeeDee Lamb touchdown, the second one, he was in the back of the end zone. I know Deron Payne was running right at Dak, but I don't count that. I just count that as Dak being stone cold in the pocket, looking for Lamb in the back of the end zone. But your offensive line played well. Tyron Smith, of course, we didn't hear nothing from him because we watched Football Wizards.
There's a play. I wish I could bring it because it's going to be on a film tomorrow. But there's a play I know you would love because it was the nuance of it that there's just no way in hell Chuma Edoga would have made. Just awareness and recognition that allowed Dak to have that extra tick to get the ball to Rico Dowdle for a 32-yard pass. But man, just fantastic year for Tyron, and I definitely think he's earned his way back on the team next year. But I'm gonna say the same thing. I do not want to rely on him next year, but he's been so good that it'd be hard to say no unless he wants to retire.
I'm gonna watch the offensive line film tomorrow on Patreon tomorrow morning. So we'll still probably be there tapped in watching with us. So hey, if y'all want to watch, tap into my Patreon, patreon.com/Voch Lombardi, and watch some offensive line with me. I'll definitely see it.
Oh,
and I'll yeah. Can't miss it. And apparently Terrence Steele didn't do anything that got us killed yesterday neither. So.
After the first play, I mean, literally right out the gate, he got whooped, and then he settled down a little better. So.
Yeah, see, I ain't watching, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we're gonna see. We're gonna see once I watch film.
Shit, you go watch the broadcast. You're gonna be shaking your head that first play, but he settled down.
Yeah, okay, cool. Fantastic. Offense was everything we needed to be. Offense was everything that we needed to be. Besides the little nonsense that happened early, offense was not shaking. Dak Prescott is in his Drew Brees era, and he's comfy out there, Sky. He's comfy. He's confident. He's seeing it. If it's in motion, if there's some type of motion, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? If it's purposeful, not just some good to go. Defensively, though, Sky. Cut this off, get this more. Shit, Donovan Wilson think he's a cover safety now, huh? Donovan Wilson think
Welcome back, bro. I've been missing this version.
Donovan Wilson think he more than a run player, huh? He think he can make plays in the passing game, huh? Oh, Sky, when we need safeties to make plays in the passing game, you damn right, Donovan Wilson right on time. You damn right, Donovan Wilson right on time. Fantastic 2 weeks from him, back to back, and we're gonna need it. Especially this week versus Jordan Love. Kids like to throw the ball in the middle of the field. We're gonna need him. Plays in the run game, of course, but whenever Donald makes these throws in the passing game, right? It just makes me think, Scott. If Donald the one getting picks, that just means you ain't throwing it to Gilmore, you ain't throwing it on Bland, you not throwing it on J. Lou. J. Lou's having an incredible back half of the season also. And so now we're at the point to where you going, all right, I guess we'll throw the ball against this box safety that's good versus the run, that's not a good cover guy. In 2 weeks in a row, he gets you. And look, they not just like interceptions because I'm in the right place at the right time. It's like he sees it and he's getting to the right place at the right time. Shouts out to Donovan Wilson, man. I didn't see much from 290 Mozzie, but I do know I'm
Stop calling that, man.
What'd you say? Huh?
290 Mozzie's crazy.
I said that. I said I'm happy to have Jonathan Hankins back. I said, you know, I'm happy to have him back. It's good to have him back. You know, we need him for his run stopping ability. 290 Mozzie on his way. Almost.
Okay. So, but we know what we know, so I can't.
Ooh, we trying to get the interview. Every time I see,
look, jokes, man.
Let me tell you something, man. I know some people potentially saying Mozzie don't like football, dog. But every time I see Mozzie, he looks uninterested. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, maybe that's his football face, right? On Twitter yesterday, the D-line dropped their NFC East unit picture or whatever, right?
Yeah.
AD and all those D-line guys. There's Mozzie on the left side of the picture, looking uninterested that he got to take this pick and he ready to go home. So what? Look it up. Mozzie just look with the same face that he makes in the game. Mozzie is incredibly uninterested about taking this damn picture with his D-line unit. Shouts out to 290 Mozzie, but we're gonna have to watch the film to see what he did. But Scott, DeMarcus Lawrence, man. You would think that DeMarcus got a little older, and he said, I'll take the hometown discount. People forgetting that though, Sky. People forgetting DeMarcus Lawrence took a pay cut for the squad.
Yeah, you would think they'd be off of him, but they weren't this season. So
DeMarcus Lawrence coming out here playing some of the best football he's played his whole career. And look, maybe the secret was, you know, we all thought he was injury prone. Maybe he just can't play 70 snaps a game. Maybe him rotating and getting 30, keeping him healthy, or 40 or whatever. Maybe that's the key. But DeMarcus Lawrence as a playmaker, we're going to need him, Scott. We're going to need him so bad in the post. This can't just be all about Micah, man. We're going to need, we're going to need Osa to get back in that form where he was early in the season. We're going to need Nev to step up. 290 Miles, we're going to have to put him in B gap or something, let him play DN or something. We're going to need plays from 290. Chauncey going to have to step up. D-Log had to, if they going to quadruple team Micah and not call holding, then we need that whole D-line unit on some shit, Scott. But I tell you this though, bro.
The conference has been locked.
So we're live now. And that's how I feel about the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, y'all, let's get into the phones real quick.
Oh no, you can't. I can't worry about the buttons. I gotta.
All right,
I gotta fix you over here. So if you go into the phones, go ahead. Let me finish this real quick.
I'm not going to the phone. I'm just gonna keep.
All right.
I'll just bullshit with you. I'm just going. All right, here we go. I'll just keep. Well, let me cut the phones back on. Boom.
Okay.
I was gonna give Dante Fowler some credit. I was gonna give Dante Fowler some credit because we really look and look, when I say we, I don't mean like me and you, Scott. I mean like them for real. People look at Dante Fowler like he's just some rotational, way down the line guy. Look, he is a rotational and he's relatively down the line. But every time Dante Fowler get in the game, he do something spectacular. He's making splash plays, and I think I mean, you know, they got their rotation figured out however they want to, man. But I think if there's ever a time where you don't want Micah in a 4-point stance pass rushing and you want an extra defensive end and you want to rush Micah from A gap or something like that, like you have opportunities to do that because I'm so comfortable putting Dante Fowler on the field. The more he play, the more he just keep making plays. And I was about to cuss out Sam. I was like, damn, Sam, how you gonna let Dante Fowler take your job? And you know, Sam will go out there and make a sack. He don't make as many plays as Dante, but Dante make violent plays where he shoot off the line of scrimmage untouched and jump on somebody back and choke slam. Like I love watching Dante Fowler play. He's low key.
Yo, he do be jumping on dudes' backs.
Yeah, he's violent, man. Like you just know you getting a penalty when Dante Fowler make a play, but they don't say nothing about it. They just let him rock. But Dante's turned into one of the more productive and fun players on this team. So on the defense, so shots out to him.
He's top 5 in some metric. I saw John Owning drop. So he's probably, if there was an award or something, he's probably top 5, 6 man off the bench pass rusher in the league, I'd imagine.
I'm sorry, he's the top 5th man off the bench pass rusher.
Top 5, 6 man. Okay, so I'm using basketball. So in basketball, the 6th man is
sure.
a very important person off the bench, and I feel like Dante Fowler is like a top 5, 6 man. In the league. I only say top 5 because I don't study everybody else's, you know, 3rd pass rusher, you know, 4th pass rusher.
I mean, probably the Jets, 49ers got a guy. You know, Eagles probably. You know. Okay, cool. So yeah, sure. But love me some Dante Fowler. Besides that though, Gilmore was injured and all he did was say, "Ouch." But he got back up. And he didn't come back in the game, but it was a dislocation. So he says he's fine, so I'm assuming that he's fine. As long as his legs is cool, as long as he can run, I'm good to go. Who else had a good game? Damone Clark had a pretty solid game. You know what I'm saying? I looked at him, you know, early in the game. I was texting Will Sell, hey man, Clark better not mess this up. But he proceeded to make a handful of plays. And hey man, Clark, if you play like that all the time, I think we'll be fine at the linebacker position. You just gotta keep doing your thing. And Deron Bland picked off Sam Howell because that's what Deron Bland does. You know what I mean? So good game versus Washington Football Wizards. We ain't got to deal with that no more. You know what I'm saying? We're done with bad teams for the rest of the postseason. Unless we stumble upon the Eagles or something like that, we're done seeing bad teams. Everything else is just playoffs. All right. What else we got? Everything cool back there, Sky? Backstage?
Everything is everything. We got back up in here and we managed to keep 1,000 people up in here. So appreciate y'all for getting through our technical difficulties.
Now, Sky, this the problem right here, Sky. I thought I was being creative. I wasn't watching the Eagles game yesterday because I was watching the Cowboys. I don't know why people watch other teams when they team on. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't at walk-ons with you where y'all had 80 TVs and shit. Right?
And look, they had the game right next to each other on the TVs.
I have all that. I thought I was being creative, Sky. I went to Twitter and I made a joke because Eagles getting their ass whipped, right? I made a joke. I said,
"What did you do?
What'd I do?"
No, I'm gonna go look.
Oh, shit, my fault. I made a joke, Sky, and I said, "Damn, boy, I didn't know that the Eagles was resting their starters." I thought it was a fantastic joke, Sky, because when you rest your starters, you know, the team look a little bad and the Eagles getting whooped. I just knew that I thought they was really playing their starters. You know what I'm saying? But it was a joke resting they I ain't think that they backers, I ain't think they was in the game for real. Scott, I turned to the game And Marcus Mariota moving the football better than Jalen Hurts was.
Oh no, Voch.
Oh no. Which is why I asked you earlier, Sky, because I think I can really get in my creative troll bag. I just don't do it a whole bunch because I'm just I'm just an older cat now. But I was like, Sky, let's try to get David Carr on the pod, right? So that we could just do a humongous troll job and be like, hey, we told y'all Marcus Mariota was better than Jalen. Like I was gonna set him up then, you know what I mean, and really get on the Eagles. I think that's something that could blow up a little bit. I was trying to get him on, but they really had Marcus Mariota out there running the offense, and I think he graded better than Jalen Hurts. And I couldn't do nothing but giggle, Scott.
Did you hear what I said?
I mean, Jalen Hurts was pretty bad in that game.
Oh, Scott.
They disrespected him, bro. Wink Martindale blitzed every play.
But Scott,
Hurts had no answer.
But this is the thing about that though. What we say we've been saying this for 2 years now, really. Yeah. It was like, hey man, Jalen Hurts really turned the shit when you pressure him, blitz him. Don't just sit back and let him throw, because he'll run around, he'll wait till he find a dude and he'll hit the dude, right? But whenever you blitz him, he instantly goes to shit. And no team ever blitzed him like that, Scott. Martindale said, strong dogs, weak dogs, middle dogs, strong dogs. He blitzed Jalen Hurts every single play, and Jalen Hurts looked like a running back.
Did you hear what I said?
Like if I tried to run the Philly special and I ran a reverse and I tossed it to a running back and I said, all right, running back, throw the ball to the quarterback. That's what Jalen Hurts looked like throwing the football. He looked like a running back. And man, I'm just trying to tell everybody, Scott, I was like, man, there are no bad teams in the playoffs. There are no gimmies. No matter who you run into, there's a tough team in the playoffs.
It's false.
Because the Bucs gonna make it to the second round. Them boys is terrible, Scott, but I love it to pieces. I love it to pieces watching the Eagles. And look, shouts out to the Eagles, because we couldn't have done it without you. The Dallas Cowboys wouldn't be NFC East champs if it wasn't for the help of the Eagles and the original Eagle Carson Wentz guy. It all played out the way that we wanted to play out. And now they talking about they coaches getting fired and they talking about benching Jalen Hurts. It's a fun time to be a Cowboy fan. Laugh at the Philadelphia Eagles, sir. I can't wait till the Salt and Pepper Lounge Friday. We're gonna have a good time.
Oh, I can't wait for that then.
Salt and Pepper Lounge is gonna be good. Scott, did you have anything on the garbage Philadelphia Eagles, or are we gonna move on to hear what the audience got to say?
Let's hear what the audience got to say, man.
Let's move on, man. Let's get into the phones, man. Let's see what we got. All right.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we already demonetized anyway. So
yeah, we do. Yeah, you can play that. You can keep playing it. We're not making no money today.
No, we not.
Hello?
Who this?
What the deal?
Who this? Nigga, who this?
I got two.
All right, here we go. Let's get Reek on the phone. See what he's talking about. What up, Reek? Jack Nicks.
Hey, what's going on?
What's good with your player? What you got for the show?
Coolin', what's going on? Voch, what's going on? What's going on, Sky? How y'all doing, man? Good victory yesterday. Great victory yesterday. We the NFC East champions. We got a good chance this year. It's just time. I just think that Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott and this organization, we have to redeem ourselves as far as beating up on these Green Bay Packers. I want this team just to jump on them from the word go, from the start, man. Like last night, we played with our fool. This is a young guy. This is the first time in the playoffs. I don't want us just going at these cats with soft mitts on, man. We need to go in here and beat their behinds up for coming into our stadium. And we need Jerry Jones too to make sure that curtain's closed, because I don't want no damn sunshine coming into that stadium this time around in the playoffs. But other than that, I think we got a good shot to go win it all, man. I just hope this team put it all on the line and let's go get it, man. You know?
Yeah.
That's about it.
Fair enough.
And our quarterback is the best quarterback in the NFL. So everybody's talking all that junk about the interceptions. Look at him now. All right, and the best wide receiver.
Mm.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Appreciate you, Reed. Good call. The Cowboys play Sunday at 3:15. We're still, I mean, we not still dealing with the curtains and the sun, are we? Will still. I mean, Jared wouldn't dare risk it all on these damn curtains, like, would he?
Nah, he would. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just hope that he learned his lesson and he closed them damn curtains.
Mm-hmm. Now the roof is always closed. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever seen the roof open. I ain't seen the roof open in a minute. But it be the damn curtains, man. It's 3 o'clock. And look, hopefully daylight savings put the sun in a whole different spot. But we haven't had to have that conversation all year though, Scott. I don't remember the last time the sun being an issue inside. So maybe that's something that we've learned from and we don't have to deal with no more. Now, Scott, I think it's kind of ghetto for teams to still have fields outside, man. Like, why don't every team just go ahead and invest their money in an indoor stadium and quit playing so much?
Man, I don't know. You know, you got the football truthers. Man, the football weather. This is how the football game is supposed to be played, you know. Okay, you want to play a game in that blizzard yesterday in New England? You want to play the game in all that rain in Baltimore and Pittsburgh? Imagine coming down to that, and that's the mess you got to go out there with, man. If you on the East Coast, you need a goddamn dome.
Let me tell you something. I don't have a run game.
1925 when the league was made.
My team don't have a run game, Scott, and that's another underrated advantage that my team has by winning. By having home playoff games. Like, bro, we get to throw, catch, punt, and kick inside. The Dolphins got to go to Kansas City, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kansas City hosting a damn playoff game. Buffalo is hosting a playoff game. Like, don't nobody want to deal with that mess, bro. Don't even anybody trying to play. Like, I believe like Kansas City gonna be like 0 degrees, something like that. Or like I heard Buffalo was like, who wants to do that? That's ghetto as hell, man. Grow up, get you an indoor stadium. But we ain't got to worry about that because we took care of business. We ain't got to go to Detroit. We ain't got to go to Philly. We ain't got to worry about no outdoor elements. And when we do go outside, it should be sunny and beautiful. And if we go to the Super Bowl, it's going to be in Vegas. The Cowboys have a dry playoff run, Skywalker Steele, and I'll take it. Let's get Jack on the phone, see what he's talking about. What's up, Jack?
Yeah, what's out?
Man, life good. I can't complain about nothing, Jack. Talk to me, sir.
Right.
Yes,
all right?
Life good, sir. I can't complain about nothing.
Yeah.
You all right? Okay.
Yeah, all right?
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Now that we got all the pleasantries out the way.
For sure.
With all due damn disrespect.
Yes, sir.
I was at that game yesterday.
Okay.
Right here in good old Washington, D.C. And I witnessed and I watched the hopes and the dreams and the aspirations of all the people who hated us and talked shit about us. I watched all those people. If you can hear, I don't got no voice. I listened to all these people and I watched the whimpering and I watched the crying. Wow. And I was thinking, y'all motherfuckers weren't going nowhere anyway.
No, they weren't going nowhere.
What y'all saying for?
Correct.
Then I realized how great 4 is. Then I realized he don't need an MVP. No. Even though he's earned it. Yeah. Even though Dak has showed his ass, they won't give him credit for it. Even though our defense, when we come to play, we stand on business.
Yes, sir.
And all of these things collectively hit me in my soul. Hit me in my soul. And as I snuck my illegal beverage into the stadium, because ain't no Cowboys game without a strawberry Hennessy margarita.
I did that before down there in DC.
And some fine plants from the garden.
Putting the Coke bottles. Yeah, it's the same thing.
So I said all that to say that we fought, we won, we are here. There's no fear here. I want you to smell the passion. I want you to smell the wind. I want you to go home. I want you to make love to your woman. I want you to go to the garden, look your woman in the face and say, baby, we all to the championship. Now come over here and put your head in daddy's lap.
Oh, Lord.
That make me feel better.
Lord.
He said, come over here and take a lap nap.
Got you, baby.
Oh, the lap nap is crazy.
Man, lap nap is madness, boy. Like, yo, lap nap. Go ahead, go ahead, Jack, with your outro, man. It's fantastic.
I did. You ain't hear it, but I'll do it again.
Oh, do it again. Go ahead.
If ain't nobody got you, Jack got you. We outside.
Appreciate you, sir. Tap in with you on the post game show. I mean, you might call in tomorrow because I know how you get down. Appreciate you, dog. Sky. Lab nap is ridiculous.
Did you hear what I said?
Lab nap is ridiculous. And look, man, Jack was doing a spiel, man. I was like, man, Jack show is pausing a bunch, man. He's setting up something. He's setting up something, boy, but lap nap.
Come on over here. He said, come over here and lay your head on my lap.
What a punchline.
That's a lap nap, man.
Man. All right, let's get back to being classy, all right? How you doing, Miss Dorothy?
Wow.
How you doing, that Roger and Sky?
Hello, Miss Dorothy.
How you doing today?
I'm feeling real good. Because I smell I'm going to jail.
Yeah, we all
anyway, the reason why I'm coming.
Yeah, we all getting locked up, Miss Dorothy. You know how it go. What you got for my show today?
But, you know, the reason why I'm calling, Voch, I got an idea. Only team I'm worried about is San Francisco. Not really, but this is an idea I'm trying to put out there. Yeah. We know Michael is good off the edge, right?
Yeah, Parsons, right.
But we got all this good talent on the bench. Fowler and Sam Williams, even though he's a wild candidate at times.
Yeah.
But he can get to the quarterback, right?
Correct.
Why won't Dan Quinn put Micah at linebacker?
I know.
Only when we play the 49ers. Listen to me first. Listen to me first.
Right.
Only when we play the 49ers, because you know when they be doing that rotation bull crap trying to confuse you. If we got Fowler and Michael at linebacker, we put Sam Williams off the bench on the edge to rush Brock Wonder Boy, which I don't see it.
Right.
But anyway, only against them, because the linebackers we got, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. And I feel a lot better. Even if we do get to the Super Bowl, we play Lamar, we're gonna need better linebackers.
Yeah.
Because you see how they bust 49ers in their face with their linebackers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you think of that idea? Only against the 49ers, we're gonna need better linebacker play. Other than that, we're not gonna beat them.
Facts.
I hate to say that. Oh my God. Because I want to go
not that part, but we need better linebacker play, yes.
I tell you what, Miss Dorothy, you know, we gonna be talking about this the whole offseason. That linebacker play is way more important than we thought it was. So 100%. You know, we're gonna be, hopefully our linebackers can do the job, but you know, the best player on the team happen to be linebacker and they play him there sometimes. So I don't know. We'll see. Go ahead.
But put the idea out there. Go to bed at night. Think about it. So you know what, Miss Dorothy may be on to something just against the 49ers and the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know.
And we can hold up that trophy.
I know. Maybe
Michael want that bag though.
Maybe it's just our team prioritizing pass rushes over linebackers. I don't know, but that's where we are right now. Hopefully it work out.
Yes. Y'all put that idea out there so Dan can get a hope to it, and Michael too, because I know he wanted. Because I want to see what it's saying come true. Laugh now, cry later.
Yeah.
And that's the way we can make them cry.
Sound good. Thank you, Miss Dorothy.
You're welcome. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll meet you in jail, Voch.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You have a good one. Now we're gonna have that bond.
Meet you in jail is crazy. Hey,
now, Sky, if it was Queen or April, we'd have ended the show right there. If it was Queen or April, show would have been over.
Somebody in the chat said,
yes, sir.
Hold on, man. Somebody in the chat. Hold up, no, don't go nowhere. Hold on, man. Hold on. Somebody in the chat said.
Ha!
Yeah, Greg. Tell your fine daddy I said, I hate that.
Yo, y'all so goddamn wrong. I didn't even want to show the actual video. I just wanted to hear. I just wanted to show the audio. I wanted to just play the audio. That's it. Here's the crazy thing. I couldn't get the audio to work, so Voch saw it first. And Voch didn't even have to hear it.
What a sequence. Oh, Lord. Y'all behave now. Miss BB in the chat said, y'all behave. Coach Sky, behave now.
I'm behaving. That was somebody in the chat, man.
Miss BB say, oh, man. But we gotta break up this. We gotta bust open the shift road. We gotta break this up a little bit. We gotta change the topic. We gotta get back to football.
Yo, what's good with it, guys?
Man, come on, Trill. I ain't say what's up yet, Trill. Hang tight, man.
What's happening, Trill?
Hey, now I got some shit to say, boy.
Okay, just please go ahead. I ain't intro yet.
While we going to Washington and tell them boys to lay down, and they said, "Oh, BKB," and then motherfucking the Giants, you know, the Eagles walked in there talking about, hey, you know, my pop said I need my bike back. Come on, man, how they whoop them boys like that, man? That was embarrassing. And then I get out there and look at one of their old players talk about him, and brother, like he was ready to cry. Come on now, bro.
Yeah.
Come on now, dog.
Yeah, it's crazy, boy. Seth Jordan don't play, man. Shit. Seth Jordan don't be.
Man, he was gonna put his last check on them boys to lose in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Come on now, dog.
Come on, man. Shit.
But y'all boys stay blessed, man. I'm about to take a few shots and lay down.
Hey, man, enjoy yourself, man. What you say? They said ATBK. What you say? What that mean? What you say?
Oh, BKB.
What that mean?
It's from the Williams interview.
Oh, when he said that?
I know y'all. Huh?
I mean, I seen the interview, but I don't remember that part though.
Yeah, it was on volume. Yeah, we saw it, but what did he say?
He was talking about Steve Harvey and how he country and Mr. Potato Head and all that. But it came from that old comedian from back in the day that's locked up right now. It came from the Bill Cosby Fat Albert show.
Yeah, him. Okay, yeah, him. I got you.
Yeah. But y'all boys have a blessed day, man.
I got you, Trey. Appreciate you, man. Good call, bro.
You good? In the chat. We didn't get a chance to talk about that, by the way.
The Cat Williams joint?
Yeah, so you know how you hit me up and was like, yo, we need to start that?
Yes, sir.
Which that would have been a perfect time to react.
Great time.
Which I'm dead serious. We got to start putting that in motion in like a pre-tense type of way. We should put that in motion, bro.
For sure. It's the thing. I mean, it's I think some people been asking for, and most importantly, me and you have the talent to do it. We're not just, we're not reporters. We're real life content people. We're real life streamers. You know what I'm saying? We just happen to also do cowboy work. So yeah, the non-football podcast with me and Will Steele, it's on the way. Football season just has us incredibly tied up, but we got y'all, chat. Here we go. Okay, Bakey. What did he say? Okay, Bakey. Let's get D Shift on the phone. See what he talking about. What's up, D Shift?
Hey, what's good, Voch?
What's good,
up,
player?
Sky?
What's happening, man?
Dog, Man, I can say one thing about as from the Cowboys community, Eagles can say what they want, but we ain't that goddamn emotional. And they don't understand, they put themselves on that high only to Brunson, don't be throwing shots at my boy Voch just because he getting you more, Brunson act like he's just good, bro. He don't need the Cowboy views. Not that he need, but he can't benefit off our views, man. Everybody can benefit off a little Cowboy love, man. So if the Eagles fans, man, they can just take a little emotion out. Well, because I think they go too far, bro. Just outside looking in, how they go after their players and their coaches, and they something wrong with them.
Well, they playing terrible football, so I'd be going after them too. And as far as the content goes, it's all wrestling at the end of the day. Because if somebody did a raid and they sent some Eagle fans over here, the first thing I'm gonna do is be like, I don't need your views. Get your ass going back to the stream you came from. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? It's wrestling.
I'm trolling I'm trolling though. I'm trolling, bro. So. The same token, I get it. I totally get it. They hurt, bro. And I don't like to say, I still don't think we get that emotional, dog. I don't think we be calling for a coach that just led us to the Super Bowl to fire. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look.
We all got them type of fans, man.
We got a coach that got us in the damn playoffs 3 years in a row, 12-5, and he on the hot seat to some people. So it's
but that's different from Super Bowl Voch. That ain't past conference championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
fair enough.
I don't know.
Sure.
But I want to know if y'all thoughts about, man, that one run with Turpin, man. Do y'all think they could incorporate that more into the playoffs? Because I think Turpin could add I guess a perception of misconception. I guess you got him and you got Pollard, you got Lamb. From the. When they run a couple of those jet sweeps or put Lamb in at a shotgun. So I think if you add him a little bit more from maybe how they ran him from shotgun like that, not to do it, I ain't saying do it 3-4 times a game. You might do it once or twice, but maybe even one, and then you don't do it the next game. But just to give teams something else, just to help out that running game, bro, because we need to run that ball, efficiently. So that's all I have for the show, dog.
So you want to know what I think? Or you want to know what Scott thinks?
Scott, what you think, bro?
Okay, fuck it. Just ask Scott. Go ahead.
I like to see him more jet sweeps, maybe a little bit more, tosses, things like that with crackbacks. That was interesting because when I saw it run, I'm like, who the hell is this little mother? And it was Turp running an actual run. So I'd like to see more jet sweeps for Turp and get him moving.
Appreciate you, D-Ship.
Yeah, all right, appreciate you.
Something that that I don't want to say pleasantly surprised or whatever, but something that I'm liking seeing every week is we always say that CD is going to fully unlock when he turns into what we saw from Oklahoma, right? Mm-hmm. That CD. Watching CD run the football and navigate and becoming that full-blown yak guy, because he was a little bitty at first. He was a little slim and he had to thicken out and he had to really get a feel for the game and all that. CeeDee Lamb getting the handoff, or CeeDee Lamb getting the ball short, and then his yak ability or whatever. I really enjoy watching CeeDee Lamb get the football and just make dudes miss or just find run lanes. He has really good vision.
Yeah, he's like a running back with the ball in his hand.
Running back vision for a wide receiver from Lamb. So it's good to see Turpin get the ball. He's one of your fastest players. So yeah, get him the football, but let Lamb get some too. Like get that in his touches equation or whatever, and hand it to him and just let him lead us to freedom. 936, what's up? Who this?
Uh-oh. I hear something.
Oh,
there we go.
What's happening?
My bad, I didn't know y'all can hear me. I'm fucking up over
here. Yeah, it's all right.
Man, like Bernie Mac said, this is what Dak Prescott on. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
No.
Look,
I ain't scared of you
motherfuckers. I ain't about scared of none of these niggas. You feel me?
Sure.
I feel like we're going to go in, we're going to kick ass, we're going to take names later. Everybody going to talk trash about Dak Prescott. We're going to host that Lombardi. not the Voch Lombardi, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then after that, we gonna come to the blue jail together. We gonna get out. We're gonna kick some more ass. That's all I got to say about it. How about them Cowboys?
I agree. I agree. Good call, man. Hey, look, we at home. We at home. We at home. Dak hot. The defense hot. Long as everything operationally is cool. Long as we, running our emotions. Long as we take care of our business, man. Long as we don't, get too over like. I don't know if it's gonna be part of the storyline. Is Green Bay, is Mike McCarthy gonna push too much to try to be? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what
he already said. He's not. He came out and said he regrets even bringing it up last year, and that's what I love about Mike, man. Mike ain't gonna do the same. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you did you see this, bro? Oh snap! Hold on. Let me see.
Mike said I'm not gonna fuck around y'all this year, man. We just no storyline. We're playing a game. Let me see what's this. Well,
did you see this, John? Or, here we go. This is pretty cool. Let me make sure I got it unmuted. Unmute. Bing.
The theme is Carpe Omnia, seize everything. So presented it to the team today.
It meant a lot to me because the way that he broke it down, it's not just seizing the day, but seizing everything that we approach and ultimately trying to get that goal.
Carpe, seize, Omnia, everything.
Everything you can know is right here for the taking. Oh, look out. Take that. It's bland. It's bland. You got to go take that. I'm talking about take that your heart, take that your soul, take that your will. We the ones.
We must seize this moment. We must seize this day. Cowboys Nation, we must seize it all. Let's go!
Man, come on, man.
Bro.
Come on, man. How you not get chills,
bro? I'm fucking ready. I'm ready to run through a wall, dog.
How you not get chills, dog? How do you not get chills, dog? When four look over at you because you know it's about to go down.
Fam, I saw that this morning, right before I went on, and I think that just sent something through me, bro.
Good morning, good people. I am your host, Will Skywalker. Steele. Bam.
Wait a minute. He said, "Bam." Hold on, I got you.
Oh yeah. Hey, let's how you do that too after the boom. Oh, time about.
I sometimes hit it with the shimmy.
I thought you like Will Skywalker Steele. Boom. Then your head. Oh yeah.
So before the show, we was talking about my intro, bro. He's like, man, you could tell wrestling's in your veins. I said, fam, it is, man. I love it.
Oh, Scott, I don't know if you got it, dog, but just run the music, dog.
Okay. Well, my intro.
The whole thing, please.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Oh yeah. Good morning, the people. Coming at you live from the crib, A to Z Dallas, and I am your host, Will Skywalker Steele. Oh yeah. Come on, y'all. Come on.
I'm crying.
Come on in. Hey, you take that boom serious.
Boy, I do.
Boom.
Stupid, bro. Oh man, I'm sorry, but it's funny because.
Oh man, we ain't supposed to be having fun like this at work, Scott. But Scott, you love your intro.
Come on, I got bringing it with energy, bro.
And And look, you may want to start off chilling.
Facts.
But once that
I can't, man. It's something else, bro. It's something else, man.
It's like when you go, Will Skywalker, it's like you gotta pull something to make the boom. Still, boom.
Facts are do. I got the. It's like some. Wait. Here we go. It's like boom. Yeah. You're right. You got it down pat, bro.
You got to. Oh yeah. Got a good show for y'all today. I'm like, yo, man, Scott. I be in the gym in the morning. I'm like, yo, Scott going crazy.
Oh my gosh, bro, that's so funny. But look, bro, I feel like I have to bring in my show with energy because it's the morning.
You have
to,
can you
imagine if I didn't bring it in with energy, bro? So it's 6:00 on the West Coast.
Yeah.
It's 8 something here and it's 9 something there. Gotta bring it in with some energy, man.
Gotta get the people right, man. Whew, I only know it like that because I love your show, Scott. I'm a fan of your show. I ain't just saying it because we co-workers and boom boom. I watch the show all the time. Y'all check them out. A to Z Dallas on YouTube in the morning, 8:30 to 10:30.
Fire in the chat for Voch's impersonation, man. It was spot on.
Live from the crib.
Live from the crib sent me though. I used to say Skywalker Studios back in the day when I was back in PA. Yeah.
Fire. Let's see. Where we at? The 8th. Josh Allen, first rate ever. All right, here we go. Damn, boy. All right. Whew. King Element, ain't heard from him in a minute. Welcome back. I gotta cut my fan on, Sky. We have too much fun here. I gotta cut the fan on. It's a little warm in here. King Element, we ain't heard from him in a minute. Got a new job and dipped out on us, but we love him to pieces. He says, the confidence is growing. The MVP looking dangerous. The line looking hungry. We about to put boots to asses. It's playoff season. This playoff season. 100%, Mr. Wolf. Appreciate you, sir. And look, man, Broad said it last night on the post-game show. He was like, hey, man, let's just not mess around here. We on the backs of 4, 88, and 11. 4, 88, and 11 gonna take us there. If we gonna get there, it's gonna be on their backs, man. And I agree. And 4 is confident, 11's confident, CD on the ground, doing the first down. Like, hey, come on, man. We scared no damn Packers. Guillotine 06 dropped a 5 and then a deuce. That's 7 altogether. He says, who is the caller you got the Hey Vachi drop from? When's the last time he called in? I forgot. Blade Brown.
Blade Brown, yeah.
I'm gonna call it Blade.
Blade Brown been MIA. The cook chef. He said his kids. He got to pick his kids up from school every day. Around our shows. They don't call back in. See, we show up.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah,
we don't cancel shows when. We if y'all looking for us, we're easy to find. I don't know what shows Blade Brown watch to go find him. I have no clue, but it is what it is. Guillotine also says we went to DC and says F your couch naysayer 100%.
Hey, did you see the video? See, Mark Holmes always be in the mess. He know where to find the mess down there in DC. You see the video of the Washington fan just sucker punching the Cowboy fan down there?
I did not.
Oh, man, all you hear is Mark Holmes in the back. Hey, come on now, man.
You gonna find that for me, dog? Find that for me, dog. Please, por favor. Sadiqa dropped 50 in the super chat. Thank you, ma'am. She says, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
There we went from 5 to the 2nd seed. We are them boys. We are the NFC East champions. Thank you, Voch. Thank you, Sky, for all that you do for the nation. Thank you very much, Sadiqa. Hey, look, we couldn't have done it without the Eagles and the Wash Football Wizards, man. Couldn't have done it. Number 2 seed sound good, man. 2 home games. Take care of business. Sound good. Sending the Rams to the Lions and the 49ers. Sound good? You got it? Let me see what you got.
Let's see here. Here we go. Shouts out to Mark Holmes, one of the OGs.
Oh, man.
Security! Security!
Hey, Lord.
Oh, come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Bro, come on, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And then in the background, Dak Prescott with the pass.
Scott, let me tell you what I love. Rewind it, please.
Oh,
Rewind
I got
it,
you.
please.
I'm going to let you break this thing down.
Oh, Scott, let me just tell you what I love. Go ahead, run it just a little bit. Pause. Sally, go back 2 seconds. Sally ain't got time for y'all naysayers right now, bro. I'm getting out the way. Sally getting out the way. Go back a little bit more. You actually see Sally about to stand up and get her shit like, man, look, I ain't got time. Sally's like, man, I ain't got time for this shit. Let me just get out the way, dog. Y'all do your thing.
Oh, man.
Scott, I don't know how drunk you got to be to get into a fight with somebody after you paid $1,000 for damn NFL tickets.
I don't understand it.
It's crazy. Run it back a little bit more while it's on mute. You ain't gotta cut it on loud or whatever. But bro, just
with the shiesty.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
is that OE? Is that old English? Yeah, if you drink it OE,
he definitely snuck that in there. You know they don't sell that at the goddamn.
They don't sell that in there, bro.
That's St. Ives, that's St. Ives, my boy. No, and he walked over there, and look, this is where the
look how calm he is, right? Like, first of all,
the Cowboy fan looking away.
Messed up.
Man, come on.
Cowboy fan, if somebody approach your circle like that, your space,
you got to go first. You got to go first because it's a wrap from here. You just get punched in the face. Or you get kicked out the stadium.
How, Sway? How was you just like, let me go watch this play?
He said, I'm watching this game. I paid money to be here. I'm watching this game. Ready for it? Did he fall? Did he drop him?
Man. Somebody said, oh man, he said he knocked him so hard we saw a sunroof.
Oy, no. What does homeboy do after this? Here go. What does homeboy do after? I guess his big bro.
It took him about three drawbacks for him to swing. Oh,
man, it's too late now. He going back. He dodged.
He winding up. Voch.
Oh, let's gotta go back. Look at the dodge. Look at the dodge when the big brother swing. He dodged that mother. Oh man, that fella got a future, Sky.
Jeez.
that fella got a future. Let me tell you something. Man. You see somebody walk over you like this, man.
So calm too. Like, come on, it's about to be problems.
Now, Sky, this is what I want to know as I get my war call ready. Why didn't Mark Holmes jump in? That's what I want to know. Why didn't Mark Holmes save our Cowboy brethren? And Sky, there's going to be somebody in the chat like, yeah, Mark Holmes, why you ain't jump in for it? I'm playing, dog.
Bet you're wondering how I got here.
That's Mark Holmes?
No, I'm just saying. You know how to be pausing it.
King, shouts out to King Elman in the chat. He says Voch would have put him in a Muay Thai clinch. I would have not. I wouldn't have argued with this character. No. I paid $1,000 to be here.
I mean, look how calm he walks over, Voch. Just,
yo, man.
And look, my man, like, come on, man, with his hands up.
But look, Sky, he ain't stopping nothing from back here. he ain't stopping shit. That's Terrence Steele problem. His hands in the wrong place. Way back here. He out of position before he shot his hand.
He out of position. And see, man. Ryan Kerrigan always give Terrence Steele some problems. So yeah, you're right.
Oh, nice guy. Oh no. Good clip, man. Good clip.
Yeah, man. I had to show you that.
Sky, man, we're not gonna be fighting nobody at no damn football game that we paid $1,000 for. If it go down, it go down. And you know what I'm saying? I got you. And I'm with you. I can't lose to nobody drunk and I'm sober. I got you. But dog, it ain't fun. Nah.
And see, in places like this, I always think, like, how do people not tumble down the stands?
Well, Scott, I think drunk people have the best balance.
Fair enough.
I think drunk people have very underrated balance, especially when they still got an open alcohol container in their hand, because they're not gonna waste a drop of that liquor. They're not gonna waste none of their drinks, Scott. So when they fall, even if they do fall, they turn the liquor with the fall, so they don't drop it. Drunk people got great balance. It's just something in the equilibrium. Naturally, they just, they hold on to it. Supers. DeJuan Roberts dropped a dime and says, do you think running no huddle could have been done on the road? What are the disadvantages and advantages? Well, the general disadvantage with no huddle is that if you go too fast and you miss You just got a fast ass 3 and out, a 30-second 3 and out. You don't want that. But whatever we did yesterday, and we didn't have to no huddle unless it was like middle late. Just run your motion. Run your motion. You run your motion, you good, man. You set up your run with the pass, you good.
Yeah, and in fact, I'm with you. Middle 8 is really where you want to use that 4-minute offense and a half and the game, because Dak is so good pre-snap recognition, post-snap. Like, let him get to line of scrimmage early, right? Mike has been getting these plays in fast. Let him get the play in fast so Dak can get up there and diagnose.
Fair enough, Mr. Wolf. That is our advantage too. Get up there quick.
Yeah.
There was a play. It was I wish they'd have shown it on the broadcast view. It was the CeeDee Lamb touchdown, I believe, or maybe it was the Brandon Cooks touchdown. But you could hear Dak and Rico talking to the offensive line for like 8 seconds. That's a long time pre-snap. But like 8 seconds, they going back and forth on who we gonna block or whatever. And you can hear Dak and Rico say, we good, we got it. Here we go. Said Hut. Chat, if y'all can find that, it's not going to be on Twitter because I remember them cutting it off. But if you can find the CeeDee Lamb or the Brandon Cooks play, the touchdown in the red zone, the goal line or whatever.
Yeah,
that's a fantastic example of us being on the line quickly and us having time to figure it out. And once Dak says, "Here we go," everything stops.
Yeah, here we go.
Fantastic education. If y'all can find it. If I find it, I'll put it on social media or something. Bachman dropped 5 and says, anyone saying Dak is an MVP is a fat Faison lie. I can't wait.
The fat Faison lie.
I can't wait. Father of 5 dropped the deuce and says Dak at the line of scrimmage is like listening to Shakespeare. I agree. He gets in the right position. He makes all the calls. 11. King Element dropped the deuce and says the only double team Mozzie has beaten. Stream snipe. Hashtag stream snipe.
You see the beginning of that Cat Williams?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it meant. Yeah.
Shannon Sharp said, hey, man, Cat Williams, welcome to the show, man. Appreciate you coming on. First of all, Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. Like, dang.
Look, Jalen Hurts get all of his philosophy quotes from Cat Williams.
Cat smart, though. Cat smart.
Cat ain't no dummy, man.
No.
And it's always them dudes like this, guy. It's always those dudes that sound a little crazy. When people call you crazy, them be the people that end up being right. If you just think, and look, Scott, you're a conspiracy guy.
Yes.
And I'm reading the last soup after this, and we going home and we clocking out. In the 70s, they used to shit on hippies or whatever, right? And hippies' big thing was self-love, weed heals your body, and aliens exist. And everybody shit on him. Scott, even if you watch movies like you watch Forrest Gump or whatever, right? They shit on hippies when all they wanted was world peace, love your neighbor, weed heals your body, aliens exist. Hey. Right. And now aliens in Miami and shit.
Did you hear what I said?
At the mall.
Did you see the police come out? What was that about?
They gotta put that in Grand Theft Auto 6. But dog,
they hit the 5 stars on Grand Theft Auto.
Bro, it's like everybody that sounds crazy at first always Kanye. I ain't gonna. All right.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I don't say. What happened?
David Montez, Cat Williams quote.
What is that?
Your unnatural allegiance to losers is unlike you. Cat Steele to Lord Brunson.
That's crazy. Your unnatural allegiance to losers is unlike you.
Yeah, he said that. He said that to Shannon.
Shannon, he was, That's a crazy line, boy.
And you see how he was during the show, he be rubbing his legs. That's how you knew he was trying to think before he said something crazy, right?
Yeah.
Look, I know he said some off the wall things in that, but there's a lot of things in that I think was truthful, bro.
Very, very calculated individual. Did you see Cat Williams run his 40 time on a basketball court?
Come on, man, they chopped that up. I mean, he looked like he was moving, but he ain't run no goddamn 4-4.
I need to see a laser and I need to see it unedited. I ain't crazy.
They pulled the volume edit, where Hey, man, welcome to the volume. Philadelphia Eagles ain't shit.
They got him with the. I'm a content creator, dog. Quit playing. Dirty Sanchez dropped the deuce, says right tackle. I meant to say tackle. I meant to say right tackle. I meant to say tackle. I meant to say
what?
Appreciate you, Dirty Sanchez. Then you also dropped the 5. It says, did y'all think Micah Parsons throw that right tackle? I believe it was on the ground. I believe it was to the ground. God, the young man got some grown. Okay, the right tackle. I got you. Scott, let me tell you something. Micah Parsons is never going to get a holding call. Micah Parsons
That's a wrap.
Got held, hip tossed, and held on the way down. And all the referees ran over there to separate it, and he still didn't get the holding call. What's the statute of limitations on a holding call? Is it while the quarterback got the football? Is it after the ball gone? Because when Micah got upset and hip tossed old boy, and he held on for dear life, ain't that still holding?
Not according to what the referees told him. He said if you are not going to make a play on the ball, it's not holding. So the ball is definitely gone and they're still being held. They're not going to call it. According
Micah,
to the
fast play on the field. They don't know how fast he was going to get to the ball.
I agree. And that's what Micah said. Micah said, I'm different, bro. Like you can't grade me the same way. You can't judge me the same way.
Micah really could have 25. It's ruining the game, bro. And I understand a lot of the rules favor offense already, but don't take great pass rushes out the game, man. Don't take great pass rush. And then here go the Bengals fan, Trey Henderson. Here go the Browns fan, Myles Garrett. Here go the Steelers fan, TJ Watt. I don't want y'all to get held neither. I just want my guy to go.
But all I say is if it's equal, find me the 11 straight games that TJ Watt, Nick Bosa, Hendrickson, and whoever else did not get a holding call. If that's the case, then cool. But right now, it does seem like he's being singled out.
Micah could have 20 sacks right now, plus. But you got to live with the pressures, I guess. Draft season, Shaq the Vikings fan. They got a top 10 pick now because of the loss. Excuse me. He dropped 5 and says, congrats to the Cowboys for getting the number 2 seed. Better take it all this year and hope the Vikings don't get Caleb Williams. They won't unless you trade up, and the Bears ain't gonna trade with you. So good luck, Shaq. Y'all better go get Shador or Michael Penix or something. Well, Shador going back to school. Michael Penix or something. Patrice Langford, what's up, Tracy? Whiskey dropped the deuce and says, I recite Will's intro every morning. So
appreciate it.
Hall of Fame Cowboys fan dropped the 5 and says, Sky, don't let Voch have you messing up your intro. Bomb squad. Even you do the arrow on the bomb squad.
Yeah, I should just clip that up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then tomorrow's intro is literally you doing the intro.
Sky, you're a content king. Why don't you? Why don't you?
That'd be fun.
Oh, man. What a show today, man. What a show today. Man, Sky, I thought we was going to clock out early, man. We ran this thing close to 5, man.
Yeah, we did, man.
Well, you know, I don't be liking to do the 2-hour shows real like that. Okay, I thought. Okay.
I got you.
Marcus Hardison says, at the volume, it's me, Will Steele, and Miss Purdy. At the volume. Here we go. At the volume. Watch your thoughts, for they become words. Your words, for they become action. Your actions, for they become habits. Your habits, for they become your character. Your character, they become your destiny. Oh, Sky. Watch your thoughts because they become your words. Watch your words because they become your actions. Watch your actions because they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character. They become your destiny, Sky. So your words end up being who you are, Sky. Yes? Yes?
Watch your mouth.
Lion sleep outside. UNLV hold this L. Young pimp, young goat, young lion. What you got for us, Skywalker? Still, before we get about it.
No, shout out to Miss Pearly. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Miss Pearl.
So how's the party going upstairs? Mighty fine. How come you're not up there? I wasn't invited. You think?
Boy, Buffering saved us on this.
It sure did.
Buffering saved us on this one. Chat. We love y'all to pieces, man. Tap in with us tomorrow. We're gonna break down a little bit of film. We're not gonna do too much film. Me and Will still talk about this behind the stage. I'm actually ready. I'm super motivated to move on to Green Bay. So probably gonna watch a little bit of film on them, but I do want to take a look at what my guards did. I'm gonna break that down on Patreon, patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. You want to tap in with Will Steele and his show, A to Z Dallas in the morning, 8:30 to 10:30. Koye on Wednesdays, Pat NOC Walk from DallasCowboys.com on Thursdays on his show. Appreciate you, sir. Volume everything, Voch Lombardi everything. All right. I gotta hit up Liv Moves, man, because when me and her did the show, she was like, who has the better quarterback advantage, the Cowboys or Eagles? I said Cowboys. She said I was crazy. I need to hear what she think about that statement. Till then, y'all hold down with the Dusky Wolves, the Peasky Whiskey, man. Till next time. Volume.
Hey, ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved? Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still involved? Y'all usually check on.
Y'all usually check on.
I'm still involved. Hey, I'm still them boys. 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 Call and check on me. I'm still them boys. Them boys.
The I'm still them boys is crazy.
I'm still them boys. Now y'all don't want to call and check on the pastor. I'm still them boys.
You can still call and check on us.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm still them boys.
Classic. This never gets old. Never gets old. Volume.
Beats Planet.
Better be.
Hey, remember when it cut off and we did the text on our outro to the comment? That was so funny.
Yo, they missed it, man. They had to be there.
You had to be there. Can't miss shows even when the shows get messed up.
What'd you say, not Chuck?
What'd you say, not Chuck?